This is HuffPost Live. I'm Mike Sachs. Two original AOL series will be gearing up for their debut on the Speed Network tonight. AOL Autos' TRANSLOGIC and Autoblog's The List. Executive producer Adam Morath is joining me in the Hangout to give us a sneak preview. So Adam, I have a bunch of questions for you, but first I want to start with a clip from The List. Let's give it a look.
I've had a love affair with cars my whole life. I build them in my shop, and I race them both on and off-road.
I've spent years on the auto show circuit talking about cars, but now it's time to get behind the wheel and find the next adventure.
Together, we're setting out to tackle all things that every car enthusiast should do.
This is The List.
3, 2, 1, action.
So 1001 things on the list. That's a hell of an undertaking.
Yeah, definitely. We are excited. I think when the Autoblog editors first developed this idea, they were brainstorming, and the first night they came up with the first 100 things to do. So we thought, 1001, we can do that.
And how are we able to get all 1001 things on the list?
Well, actually, it is coming both from the editors of Autoblog, so that would be the show creators Chris Paukert and John Neff, and then also being crowdsourced from Autoblog readers. So there's a link on the List website, autoblog.com/list, where readers can actually go and submit their ideas.
And of the items you've seen produced so far, which one to you stands out the most?
You know, I really liked ice driving. That was a cool episode, and we actually had Tim Stevens, the editor-in-chief of Engadget, join us on that one. And that was great to just kind of see those two worlds come together. Tim, normally seen as a very techie guy, turns out he's got some great driving chops as well. And he took Jesse and Patrick out onto this completely iced-over lake, and they were actually competing and having a lot of fun with that.
Now, as being the guy in the car that films the cars going in the show, is that one of the things on the list? If not, can I have it as a 1002nd?
We'll see if we can add that.
Okay, cool. Well, I also want to show a clip from TRANSLOGIC that we'll also be showing tonight.
Here we are in the Tesla Model S Performance line. Now, we could have the base model with the base battery, but you know what? Who wants base? Not this guy, okay? Not this guy. So, this one with the 85 kilowatt hour battery pack gives us 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds. And that's going to feel like 416 horsepower and 443 pound-feet of torque. Obviously, an electric car, no sound. But you do hear this. Me laughing.
Now, if the list is about things one's always wanted to do, TRANSLOGIC seems to be something that car enthusiasts will want to do in the future.
Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it. Definitely, TRANSLOGIC is really kind of exploring the future of transportation, as you said. So it's not even just cars. We're looking at all modes of transit. A lot of it happens to be green because that's where a lot of the development's happening right now. But we've looked at fun and crazy stuff like a water jetpack, for instance, and we've taken this show on the road. It's been to Japan, it's been to Western Europe, and basically we're scouring the earth for the latest and greatest in transportation tech.
And TRANSLOGIC's been the top viewed series on AOL Autos. What do you think's made it so popular among your viewers?
You know, TRANSLOGIC, it's been around since about 2010, and if you look at what was going on in the auto industry then, that was before we even had the Chevy Volt at dealership lots. You couldn't buy the Nissan Leaf yet. We knew they were on the way, and that's why we said, hey, there's this opportunity right now for a series like this. So I really think it's been about educating car shoppers out there as to what's coming next and what they'll want to be on the lookout for. And it's really about fun. I think our host, Bradley, you saw him there having a lot of fun with the Model S. Hopefully the viewers can kind of live vicariously through him as he's going on his adventures.
And what are you hoping for from your partnership now with the Speed Network?
Well, we're just really excited to expose both these series to a new audience. So we're hopeful that some people who say The List on Speed tonight at 10:30 will go on and submit some of their ideas for what they'd like to see us to cover in the future. And for TRANSLOGIC especially, we're trying to draw in from the tech side in terms of audience, and speed will be this great new enthusiast audience for us. So people that maybe haven't seen some of these electric cars and what they can do, and they really can perform.
And what time can we catch these shows again tonight? You mentioned 10:30?
10:30 is the list. 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when this starts. So you've got TRANSLOGIC at 10 p.m., and then you've got the list at 10:30. Then they'll play again 10 and 10:30 Pacific.
Well, Adam, thank you very much for joining us. We're looking forward to seeing the shows on Speed. Congratulations.
Thanks.
This is HuffPost Live. The conversation will continue.